This video I would like to show you how we go about on determining where a new platform for the infrastructure stands. Now, what does that mean? In this case, I'm going to show you an example where the TaskCluster team has been working on creating some machines running Windows 7 and others running Windows 10. And we want to know where we stand with regards to if there are more changes needed to the actual machine, or if if we need to adjust any of the tests in Firefox or get some investigation. Now, these tasks I've done for many years, and it's really the same pattern or cycles through it. Um, it's not really that complicated. It can look overwhelming at the beginning, but with just a little bit of patience and a little bit of guidance and knowing a little bit of what to do is not too difficult. Um, Now, obviously, when it comes to platform work, it can be long and strenuous, and it can take a while to get a platform to a good state. Um, it's always the same case that it feels like, really, have we not finished fixing this machine? Um, I wish it was um, a little less painful, but it's a little bit the nature of ever-changing requirements, tests, and machine changes that happen in all their infrastructure over several years. So let's just jump right into it. Now, I came back from vacations. I was told, a few months ago we had some things going, and there's been some more changes to the machine, so we don't know where we stand. First thing I do is I push to try. Um, in this case, there were some scheduling changes I needed to do to the actual code in Firefox. For instance, for Windows test, we enabled the VM tests. For Windows 10, I don't know what's the difference between these. Or maybe there are some jobs that are just graphic for a different type of pool of Windows 10 machines that use a better graphics, maybe. I just don't know. Um, I look at enabling XPC shell, which I believe they were disabled for Windows 7. And a few more over here. I mean, scheduling is something you will have to try to figure out what is disabled. And from this video till the next time, maybe these are not the files that need to be touched. But let's assume that's what it is for now. And I did all of that, so I would have a bunch more jobs running in here. Now, what you could do is you could make a push with just the right try syntax, and then you push again with the new jobs, and then you have something to compare against. Now over here you'll see that there are some builds that have been cancelled. These are builds that are on the billboard land, because I did not want to see them running. Now, we have Windows 7. There are some more jobs, XPC shells, jobs that have run, and a bunch on Windows 10. Now, with regards to Windows 10, I started digging through them, looking at the logs, and I look at the tracking bug. But then when I look at the dependencies, I noticed which one is it? Web platform. First of all, I noticed, that's a lot of issues going on. Are we really done with any of the platform changes on Windows 10? So by digging through some of these, I think I've filed that one. Running Mockita's browser screenshots. Let me see. Yeah, black screenshots in Windows 10 tests. So there is something that already back in the beginning of March Pete filed. Seems like there are black images, which pretty much points that there's still some more work on the Windows 10 machines. So I sent an email to the people who are working on this, and I told them, you know what, there's really no point for us to be trying to run more jobs, more test jobs in here. Um, let's not try to find what test failures are not working. Let's get that bug fixed on the platform, because otherwise a lot of these, going through the logs of these, may all be from the same root issue. And besides, if you compare these two platforms one beside the other, you can tell that this is a very high number of test failures, and it's really not normal. It's not just that developers have tests that don't run on Windows 10. So in this case, I said, you know what? Once the black screenshots issues on Windows is fixed, we can come back to it. I also looking through the logs of Windows 10 in this case. I mean, I should have pushed, I should have just said screenshots are blank or black, and let's look at it again. But just because I didn't notice right away, I was clicking through the jobs. So I clicked on a job. This is a direct link to it, to a mock test Chrome 1. And there are many failures. And I noticed that a lot of the test failures on a job had to do with our audio channel. So I filed that it's probably likely that all of them are rooted because there is some sort of audio issue on the actual machine. So let's look at that mock test. And you can say audio channel, audio wake log, video. I don't know if this means that there are more in here, but anyways, just enough for me to make me think we should look at the audio on the Windows 10 machine. Okay, so now that we have decided, we're gonna put one platform away. Let's filter out. I guess I don't know the syntax on how to make it so we only see Windows 7 jobs. Let's look at maybe Windows 7 VM. Okay. So we're going to stop the recording right now, as I have some people coming home. So we'll resume Windows 7 on the next